Can hear you. So guys, it's not my desktop audio. I can hear her. The problem is I can't get OBS to recognize my desktop audio, and because I'm on a Mac, I have to have a third-party piece of software to run that, which I've been using SoundSiphon, which used to work, but currently is not running or working or doing what it's supposed to be. So we have no desktop audio for this stream, so you're only going to hear me, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. But we're going to go ahead and get started because if we don't, we're never going to get through this. And that's kind of not what I'm hoping for. So Tally and I are starving. We're going to make dinner now. That's how this is happening. And you're just not going to be able to hear her, and I'm sorry that that's the case. So I'm starting with rice. Tally's already made hers because we were supposed to start ages ago, and we didn't. I hope it's live. Twitch is still telling me I'm offline. Twitch is a dick. Twitch is a liar. Alright, so, okay, Panda says it's live, he can see it. MP plays. Sophie says we're live. Okay, so pot and rice. I'm using jasmine rice, 1.5 cups. I don't know what your guys' favorite rices are, but jasmine is definitely mine. Thai, it's a thing. And Tally is using basmati, which is the Indian cousin of jasmine rice. They're both super, super fragrant and really, really tasty. So for jasmine rice, you're going to use 3-to-1. It's going to be 1 cup of rice. How much is that in not freedom? I don't fucking know. And then 3 cups of water. How much is that in not freedom? God damn it, Panda. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get that on. Bring it up to a boil. In the meantime, I'm also going to get my broccoli ready to steam. So I'm using a pot with a steamer basket in it, and I'm just going to fill it up with a little bit of water. Broccoli doesn't actually need that long to steam. So we're going to go ahead and get that in there and ready. And then move these over here. And then, you guys can't hear Tally, which makes this much less interesting for you. Alright, so I have my broccoli, which we're serving alongside this dish. It's not actually part of the dish. It's kind of a side dish, but that's okay. So I got a head of broccoli, and I'm just kind of trimming down some of the stalks and throwing it in here so it's kind of bite-sized pieces. I'm pretty sure Tally already had her steaming, or prepped to steam anyway. Oh, yeah, her broccoli's done. We were supposed to set up tomorrow, but then Tally got lost in Game of Thrones. I blame her. Yesterday. Same difference. Whatever, man. Alright, so I'm just gonna, oops, I have the wrong one on. I'm just gonna set that on the stove for a couple of minutes while we work on other stuff, and then we'll come back to it about halfway through getting everything else ready, and we'll cook that. Get rid of the rest of this broccoli crap. Freaking Game of Thrones, right? Everyone gets lost in that shit. I don't even know what to say about that. Alright, so for our protein, I am using tofu, which you can see here. Tally will show you the shrimps that she's doing, which will be down in the video below, even though you can't hear her. So I've been pressing my tofu for a little bit in my tofu press, which I own because I make a lot of tofu. I'm going to go ahead and cut this into, actually, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of paper towel and I'm going to wrap it up, which Tally should also be doing with her shrimp, or has already done with her shrimp. So we're going to take clean paper towel, and I'm going to wrap this up, and then I'm going to take a cast iron pan that I happen to have and just set it right on top and leave it there for a couple of minutes while we get everything else ready. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, Tally said she used a wooden cutting board to press hers. And it's really just anything that's heavy. You want something heavy. Gandalf is here! Hey, Gendy! He can't hear you. Okay. I know, I'm sorry. Okay, so while we press that, I'm going to go ahead and make the sauce that we're doing for the protein. So I have a little mason jar. In here, I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, which I have a 1.5 teaspoon tablespoon measuring cup, so I'm just going to do 2 of those. You can use tamari if you want. I recommend using low sodium soy or tamari just because salt, though. We're doing I'm making the sauce like the marinade for the protein, not the actual sauce. So that first set of ingredients that says for protein. We're going to do a teaspoon or more of a garlic chili sauce of your choice, or you could use sriracha if you wanted to do that, though I think the garlic chili sauce brings a little more flavor to it, personally, because garlic, and then you can always add sriracha later if you want it to be spicier. So I'm using Thai chili garlic paste. Yep, and Tally's got some sriracha. So 1 teaspoon of that. This is so cool that we're cooking right next to each other. I love this. And by next time, we'll figure out the audio thing, and we'll have some audio. All right, so there's that. Yes, there will be a next time. Simply Ladylike is here. Hello, my dear. How are you? I'm sorry. All right, and then we're adding a teaspoon of sesame oil. I try to keep my measuring teaspoons pretty clean while I'm going, so I wash them off as we go. At least a little bit. Thai time paste. Yes, Gandalf. All right, then we're going to use a tablespoon of maple syrup. I have this organic grade B 100% maple syrup that comes from, where are you from, sir? Illinois. This is the one I'm using. Of course, Tally has hers in a can, which is the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. Of course, we used to just make our maple syrup when I was living in Michigan, so whatever. So there's our maple syrup. And those are the ingredients for this part of our sauce. We're going to shake that up. Make sure that this is pressing about as evenly as possible. Our rice is almost about boiling, which is what we want. Now, because I already pressed this tofu a little bit earlier with my tofu press, you making it Canadian. I don't need to put it in here for the full 10 minutes. We're just gonna do it like this, and then we'll unwrap it. You can see how damp the paper towel is. That gets a lot of that extra moisture out, which is gonna help when we pan fry it a little bit later. So we're gonna cut this into about 1-inch pieces. Right, yeah, Tally is not cutting her shrimp because that would be silly. If you were using a different protein, like a pork or a chicken or something, you would want to make sure to cut it down a little bit till it's kind of in bite-size or 1-inch by 1-inch pieces. But because I'm using tofu and she's using shrimp, we're doing this just slightly differently. So I'm going to go ahead and separate all these little pieces apart. And then we're going to take the sauce that we just made that goes on here as a marinade, and we're going to pour it over top. And then stir it up a little bit, and we're going to leave this for 10 or 12 minutes or so while we get everything else prepped, and we're going to stir it occasionally just to make sure that all the pieces get evenly coated and get a lot of that flavor kind of packed in. All right. And then I know Tally already cut up her green onions, but I'm going to go ahead and chop my green onions, my garlic, and my ginger right now. So we're going to go ahead and get all this. It's going to be one entire bunch of green onions sliced on a bias. Bias just meaning diagonally. For those that might not know that. Why are you laughing? It's true, you can. God. So what does pressing the tofu do? See those? It gets out, because tofu's packed in water when you buy it. Oh, my rice is boiling. So we're going to turn this down to a simmer, low, cover it, and let it keep going for about 20 minutes. It takes out all the moisture. Oh! Matt's gone! Thank you for the host! So that when you fry it, you don't have all that extra liquid leaching out into your pan and boiling your food rather than frying. Because boiled General Tso's sounds terrible. And we don't want that. Alright. So there's our green onion, which I'm going to go ahead and throw in a little bowl. Is there any currywurst, or do I need to show mine? Oh my god, Mads is definitely here. Alright, so our green onions are ready. We're going to take, my recipe says, oh lord guys, even the green onions are making me cry. I'm not even kidding. I've got not nice. Ooh. So my recipe says 2 cloves of garlic, but I'm using 3 because garlic. I'm going to stir our protein in with this sauce again, just to make sure everything is evenly coated and that you're getting a lot of that flavor in each and every bite. So Tally, stir your shrimps. Stir them shrimps, girl. There we go. All right. I'm going to cut the tops off of these. Are you cutting your garlic? Oh, you press your garlic. Okay. I have a garlic press. I just find that the flavor ends up being, because it does something to the oils, where I tend to prefer mine just hand chopped, but. Right. So we're mincing our garlic really quickly. Now guys, I completely forgot to, oh! Yep. Hypnotic Live, thank you so much. Cetos, thank you for that host. You didn't hear Tally, but she went, "Oh, bae." Garlic. I normally have fresh garlic, but I use the rest of it, so we're using already Yeah. That's all gonna go in together. All right, so we have our garlic. She's grating hers right now, which I should be doing, but I don't have any fresh ginger because I'm terrible at life. So, oh! Simply Ladylike, thank you so much for that host. We're going to do a tablespoon of ginger. Which again, normally I would have real ginger, but we're just going to use the paste for today. It'll be fine. We'll still enjoy it. Herb tubes are amazing. Darkness, I completely agree, and I tend to like to have them in my fridge just for situations like this. This is the exact reason. All right, so for the sauce, we're using both of those. I'm just going to reuse my mason jar because it has all the same things in it. So we're going to add our garlic and our ginger. Stick those right in there. Oh my God! Darkness, thank you for hosting the Bamboo Palace. I'm also, what is going on here? Oh my God. Doing these all wrong. All right, so the rice is steaming. I also have the broccoli starting to steam now too. I'm gonna toss up my tofu again in this marinade, just to keep it fresh, keep all the flavors moving around in there. Oh God, yeah, it's so tasty. All right, Kindigo is here, paw 5. Yay! Hi, Kindigo! How are you, my dear? Sorry, I just had to say hi really quickly. Okay, so we're finishing our sauce right now. We've got the garlic and the ginger in there. We are also going to add 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. This is weird for me measuring things because I don't normally cook like this. Usually I just dump things in until I'm happy with them. All right, so we have the sesame oil, we have the garlic, we have the ginger. We're gonna do the cornstarch a little bit differently. So first we're gonna skip that just for a second. We're gonna add the rice vinegar, which is 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1/8 of a cup of maple syrup, which is just 2 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons. Oh, we lost Tally. No. Hold on, we'll get her back in just a second. Nope, we got both of them, Kindigo. Paw 5 and the paws, the panda paw. All right, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then we're going to do kind of a weird thing with the cornstarch. I mean, it's not weird if you know how to use it, but they do look good in orange. I agree, Kindigo. I mean, I wanted them in black or white, but it's fine. It's fine. Tally, are you still with me? Can you hear me? Aren't you glad we have this approved? Can you hear me in Discord, Tally? I don't think she can hear me anywhere. Where's Discord? I can't hear her. I'm gonna copy BRB. Okay. Well, while she continues to work on that, I'm gonna go ahead and move on a little bit just so we can keep going. We're gonna take, hey Tyler, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. So what you're gonna, okay, that's fine. Nope, we're good. Do you have all of the ingredients in your sauce except for the cornstarch? Okay. Okay. Yep, the cornstarch. And the water. We're going to use the water. We're going to make a cornstarch slurry. Yeah. 1 tablespoon of the rice vinegar. Sure. Of the rice vinegar, yep. Yep. And then 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. All right. And then in a separate little container, take the 2 teaspoons of cornstarch and 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of cold water and mix them together until the cornstarch is completely dissolved. If you use hot water, it will seize and turn clumpy, but if you use cold water, it will not. And then pour that into the rest of the sauce and mix it all up. Do you even ice cap, brah? Ty, drag me into Discord. Oh, you're in Discord, aren't you? Yeah, you're good. Oh, wait, are we going over Skype? Oh, okay, we're in Discord, okay. Ty time, is it difficult to stream from Mac? Because I'm going to try it for art. No, it's not. All of my streams are from my iMac. I don't have a problem streaming from Mac at all. Not even a little. Yes. Yeah, clumpy cornstarch is not delicious at all. No one wants that. All right, we're testing our broccoli real quick to see how it's doing. Whew, hot. Hot. I don't know if you guys know I have it turned down, but anyway. Steamed broccoli. Needs a minute or two. Our rice is finishing up. I'm going to leave it on the heat. So I'm cooking rice on the stove in a pot. I'm leaving it, now that it's done cooking, I'm leaving it on the hot burner with it turned off and the lid on, just to make sure that the bottom gets a little bit more crisp and not like soggy and gross. Okay. All right, our next step is to, yes, so I mixed it with water. And then once it was all fully dissolved, I added it to the rest of the ingredients and then mixed them up. All right. So our next step, guys, we're going to take our protein. If you have a slotted spoon, grab it. If you don't, just use a fork. What you don't want is a bunch of the extra marinating liquid in here. And we're going to move it from this bowl into a bag or another bowl where we're going to toss it in cornstarch. So I'm using a fork to just move them over, shaking them off as I go. Are you using a bag or a bowl? Okay. Here we go. And then 1 tablespoon at a time, we're going to add cornstarch to this. And then just toss it until they're all well coated. It should take between 4 and 5 tablespoons of cornstarch to get them covered the way that you want them. So I'm on 3 now. Oh. All right. So I'm going to do 4 tablespoons, and that's going to be enough for me and my tofu. All right, so there's that. Done with you. I'm turning off my broccoli and just leaving it in the steamer until we're done and ready to eat. All right, guys, the bulk of the work is done at this point. How you feeling, Tally? All right. Here's what we have left to use. We have our protein, our onions, our sauce, a neutral flavored oil, and I'm using these dried red chilies. So we're gonna pull out 6 to 8 of those, depending on how spicy you want it. I want 8, because you guys know me. Hey, Cookie Ninja, how you living? Sup, Mom? Do I look like a mom? Is that what I'm being told here? Actually, we're just gonna use 9 because 9's my lucky number. So there we go. So then the other thing I like to do is take what's left over of the marinade and just add it to my sauce so that we don't lose any of that like super good tastiness. So we're just gonna pour that right in. I have an idea for an FSet. Let me find a certain song. All right. All right, so I'm going to take my cast iron pan or a wok, your choice. We're going to turn it to about a medium. And then I'm going to take hold on. 2 tablespoons of a neutral oil. I'm using a grapeseed and canola blend. We're just going to heat that up for 20 to 30 seconds. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to move you guys over here with me so you can see what I'm doing. Meow! You eat at 7 o'clock. It is not 7 o'clock, dude. Meow. Meow. All right, bear with me, guys. Here we go. All right, so we're just heating up this oil real quick in my cast iron. You could use a wok, whichever you prefer. You can see back here I've got my broccoli in the steamer and I've got my rice ready to go. Hey, hateful jerk, how are you? Okay, hold on one second, guys. I need to do something real quick. All right. Hateful jerk, how are you? I'm sorry if it took me a minute to say hi to you. I was moving everything around. I apologize. There All right. Hey, buddy, you got to move. How you feeling, Tally? Good, good. You're wonderful. All right, guys, you can use a slotted spoon. You can use a fork, or if you're me, I can't hear it. I'm just testing to see if my oil's hot enough. It's not. I did a Satan thing. Oh, I'm doing so well, hateful jerk. We're just cooking dinner, which I'm really excited about. Panda, I want to see your Satan thing as soon as I'm done doing this. All right, our oil's getting close. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and put these in. The protein into the oiled pan. Start frying it on each side. Yeah, make sure it's hot enough before you put them in. They'll be fine. It'll burn off. You just want them to be really kind of gummy and sticky. All right, while this is starting to fry up, I'm going to clean up my kitchen a little bit. We're going to get some stuff put up that we're done with and not using anymore so that we don't have a mess when we're done. So give me just a second, guys, while I get some of this stuff put up. I can't hear you, babe. Discord's doing something weird. Oh, God, it's so blown out. I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe if I turn off. Is that better? No. Is that better? No. Okay, hold on. I need this, kiddo. Hop down. Get. I don't know if that's any better. Whatever, guys. That's the best I can do. I need to get a new webcam. Badly. Stren! Ian! Oh my God! Hi, guys! Hi! I'm just cleaning up the kitchen a little bit while we go so that I don't have a complete clusterfuck when we're done. Because I hate that. Alright, we're done with you. How you living? Discord's screwing up, honey. I can't hear you. Like at all. It's bad. All right, guys, we are getting close. We are getting close. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. All right, we're going to finish frying these up real quick. God, this food looks so good. Oh, yay! I'm so glad it looks good, guys. That's what I like to hear. Sweetie, I can't hear you. Discord's screwing up. Can we switch back to Skype? Can you hear me? Yeah, it's still messing up. I don't know what this is. I don't know why it's doing this. It's better than Discord was, but it's still a little wonky. But that's all right. All right. Tally says, Stren, please know she thinks you're a pretty and awesome man. Just so you know. She knows you're here and she wants you to say hi. She wants to say hi to you. Okay, Panda. All right, guys, these are about fried as much as I want them. So I'm going to take them out of the pan. I'm going to put them on a plate with a little bit of paper towel. We will be cooking them again momentarily. I can't hear you, sweetie. We need to test this a little bit more next time. All right, so in the exact same pan, I'm going to add a little bit more sesame oil. This is optional, you don't need to. The pan already has some oil, but we kind of want to flavor these things that we're frying up here. So we're going to add our green onions and chilies. Oh my God, I want to see a ball. Lily, my favorite Lily! All right, so we're going to start to fry these up a little bit. God, I want a sample. Stren, you are always welcome to come over for dinner. Ooh, it smells like fried onion. It's so good. Alright guys, we are like one step from the end. Did you get your shrimp fried up, Tally? Awesome, perfect. We are so close. Perfect, I see them. Awesome. So we're going to saute these up for about a minute or two, and then we're going to stir in the sauce and let it thicken up, then stir in the protein, and then serve, and we're done. Hey, Tremens! Say again. Yep, we're going to toss the sauce in with the green onions. We're going to stir it all together. It's only going to take, we're only about a minute out from here. As soon as your green onions start to soften, add the sauce. It'll thicken up pretty fast because the cornstarch in there. Reduce it to like a low simmer and then toss your protein back in. Toss it all in there and you're done. Alright guys, that's it. Homemade, slightly healthier General Tso's. What do you think? Okay. Turn the heat off. I'm going to go ahead and serve up a plate and take a picture so you guys can see it. No, not yet. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I've got my camera out right now. All right, guys, come over here with me. Are you ready for the final reveal? Oh my God, I have too many things. Here we go. Dinner is served. All right, guys, I'm switching computers. Give me just a minute. I will be right back.